guys, so I'm back with another video, and this time I went to downtown Calgary for a little trip, and I decided to film a whole bunch of what I did for you guys. So, oh look, there's me. Anyways, so I spent 2 days downtown with my husband, and we did all kinds of things, and we had a ton of fun. Unfortunately, this time of year downtown is super gray, and the most color you're gonna get is from the construction sites, but it's kind of an interesting monochromatic thing going on. There's a ton of tall buildings, and I love them. I really like cityscapes. It makes me feel right at home, very happy, as you can tell. And there's a lot of stores that all line this particular street, and aside from emergency vehicles, no cars are allowed on this particular street here, so it's really safe for pedestrians, and I like that a lot because Calgary drivers are absolutely insane. And in some places downtown there's a lot of buskers and people who play music, but there's this one really cool guy and he plays a sitar, and he's so good at it. And whenever I'm downtown, I always look forward to seeing him because he's always playing something really cool. Sometimes he plays classical music and country on a sitar. Yeah. So currently we are heading towards the Palliser Hotel. It is a Fairmont Hotel. Going for high tea. And then I spotted this sign and it's Gangnam style alterations and cleaners. Yeah, that was too much fun. But anyways, here's the Palliser Hotel. It has been there for over 100 years. Has a ton of history in it. And they serve the best high tea ever. And the Calgary Tower is really close to it, one of the landmarks of the city. And everything's all nicely together. And here we are heading into the hotel, and I'm so excited because I love this place. The interior is so pretty, video does not do it justice whatsoever. The chandeliers are all crystal, and everything is really high quality, and it's just so pretty, and it's so elegant, and honestly I'm so excited to be here, and I'm actually excited watching the video again, because I really like it there. And they have cool couches just everywhere, and they're soft and they're squishy. It's great. And there's a baby grand piano, and we're waiting to get our table. Everything's really pretty. French doors. And pretty tables all set up. Ours is going to be those red chairs on the end. Oh, reservations, yes. So we're gonna pick our teas here. There's so many choices. Lots of interesting ones, but oh, yes! I'm definitely going with the Darjeeling. Oh, yes. So there's the little jar. They're all glass jars, and you get to smell them first. And my husband's going with Earl Grey. Very good choice. Yes. And then we had champagne, which I impulsively asked for. It's kind of expensive, but totally worth it. A little bit of the bubbly. And then we had Grand Marnier fruit with real vanilla beans. And there's my tea. It was so good tea too. Darjeeling can get really bitter really fast and just not be quite smooth enough, but this is the good stuff. And then we had candy sugar crystals for putting in the tea, and right there beside it is honey. So the food we had were biscuits with preserves, and then we had lots of little sandwiches and deviled eggs, and then all the little desserts are so special. They're all tiny, but they're so filling. And the cake had gold leaf on top, which was really cool, and the fruit were covered in jelly, and the Turkish delights were super sugary, and the orange blossom stuff. And I'm gonna eat an orange blossom macaron. Very soft, really good. Ah, delicious. And so I went to the bathroom there, and it was so fancy. It had textured wallpaper, as we're gonna see. Look at the textured wallpaper. I want that in my house. And then I checked out the flowers, and yes, they were real and very, very fresh. And we left, and it was raining and snowing and gross out after the short time we'd been there. It was so cold, and the rain was going like diagonal, and it was terrible, and we didn't have an umbrella. But it was still fun, because everybody else looked really miserable, and I was happy because I had a full tummy. And then here's our hotel. We stayed at the Marriott, and this one has the scariest revolving door. It's always going to chop off your feet. I really liked the Marriott because it had really cozy stuff inside and a really big fireplace and just lots of really pretty art everywhere. It made me feel at home. The elevators were hard to figure out though. All this high-tech stuff. And our room had a watercolor painting on the wall as part of the wall in a mural. And everything was very modern styled, and it smelled really good, kind of perfumey. And our view was so great of the city and all the way around. And over there is where we just were walking, down below. Everything looks so small from way up here. We're on a really high floor. And we are, if you can see it, right beside the Calgary Tower. Going up again. And then this is the Devonian Gardens, and it has a big glass ceiling over top of this multi-layered mall. And they have gardens that grow on the walls, and a big pond, and a playground. And then this was the terrifying elevator in the Bay building. It went up to like the 6th floor, but it was closed, and all the escalators were very, very skinny, and it was creepy. And everything looked like it was old, but like not cool old, just gonna fall in. And the floor sounded hollow when I stepped on it. It had weird vibes. They were the only ones there too. And then the old church downtown is really pretty. And all the lights are starting to come on as it gets darker. Always lots of things to see. But everything seems to close a little bit early in downtown Calgary. And the train platform is really cool because it has color-changing lights and a glass cover, and it makes the ground rumble under your feet, and it feels really neat when it goes by. Look, there's bubbles! Weird things going on along this street, and all the little shops are special and different, and they have interesting little signs on them. You're never too sure who's supposed to be going in them, and lots of little places that sell things and whatnot, and knickknacks and chips apparently, and pawn shops, and some places that are closed, but they always have cool bars and colors on them. And that's the Bow building there. It's really, really, really tall. And at night, the Hotel Le Germain looks so shiny. It catches all the light with its black, shiny walls and glass features. It looks really, really fancy. It's fun to look at. And all the buildings at night have lots of colors and lights on them, and everything is totally different at night downtown. You do have to keep an eye out, especially in creepy alleyways. You never know who's going to be around or what's going on. There's the Devonian Gardens with the glass top over there. And that's the end of our trip, and we really had a lot of fun, and I'm really glad I got to share it with you. I hope you get to have high tea sometime. I highly recommend it. It's really great. It makes you feel really rich and special. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks!